Hey there, I am Chris Palmer. In today's local SEO video, I'd like to share with you how your local business website and GBP can start receiving more traffic, more leads, more sales, and more phone calls by simply switching your mindset and having the end goal in mind at the start of the campaign or right now. So I don't want to waste too much time. I want to go ahead and share with you a tool for visualization. Now, this is a completely free tool. I'm not sponsored by it. It's just a visualization tool. Now, oftentimes, and I'm sure just like yourself, right? I talk to business owners, maybe just like you, where you're doing really well in your area, a 2 to 5 mile radius, right? But you want to expand. You want to get leads and traffic from other areas. But the problem is when you built your website, you built your service pages, you built your GBP or Google Business Profile, it's all about your service and where you're doing your service at currently. When you started the campaign, you probably weren't thinking about, hey, I want to rank 10, 20 miles out for my business. And you set up your website that way. You built your citations to the homepage going to the main location. You built your Google Business Profile, the products, the service area, all with your main location in mind, right? Your press releases, all with the main location in mind, right? What I want to walk you through is some tips to help you start deploying a strategy that will lead to more traffic, sales, calls, everything that you want simply by just switching one thing. So let me share with you this tool here. This is Calc Maps. Let's say your business is in Hollywood, all right? You might already be doing really good in Hollywood, but you want to get a 10-mile radius, right? That's the end goal in mind, right? The end goal is I want to rank in all these places so I could get more calls and more leads and more sales. So Hollywood, Florida is where the business is. That's the red mark. We have a 10-mile radius. So the first step that I would do is figure out, first and foremost, make your list of services. You know what services you provide. The next thing is how ambitious do you want to be? Because as you add more locations times your services, that's a lot of pages and a lot of work. But regardless of how ambitious you want to be, each of these locations that are in this 10-mile radius, we need to A, have a corresponding page on our website. So if you're a plumber, you have plumber service Fort Lauderdale, plumber service Melrose Park, plumber service Davie, plumber service Pembroke Pines. These are called location-based service pages. These will be in your main navigation. That'll be in your header, maybe your footer, even in your body content. You're making it very evident to Google that not only are you a plumber service, but you also provide the service in these areas. So here's what I would do, all right? Think of your 10-mile radius. If you want to go more ambitious, by all means, go right ahead. Make a list, all right? I should have wrote this first, but make a list of your services. Okay, make a list of your services. Then you need to build out your location-based service pages. So this is going to be your service plus location, your service plus second location. Every location in your 10-mile radius, you need to have a page targeting that service for that area. Now, if the volumes or whatever doesn't make sense, like if there's no volume and there's nobody searching, then skip that area. But Fort Lauderdale makes sense, right? Pembroke Pines, Hollywood, like these have a large search volume, right? So whatever makes sense in your radius, that's the pages that we want to have up. So now we've visualized our 10-mile radius. We've built our location-based service pages, right? We have our list of services, okay? The next thing is, well, we want to tune our GBP. So our GBP tuning, all right? Generally, I always recommend to optimize, all right? Like if you're a website in one location, if your website is targeting one area, I always say, hey, you want to go broad and then go hyper-specific when you're putting in your service area. However, if you have corresponding pages or other verified GBPs in those other areas, it only makes sense to have those listings listed inside your GBP. And if you have another verified listing, then of course you're going to have a corresponding page on your website. But let's stick with one GBP. Now that you're inside your Google Business Profile, all right, for the service area, all right, where you service, whatever page you build in your 10-mile radius on your website, add that to your service area. The next thing is inside of the products, okay? Let's say that your product is link building services. This one right here could be link building services for Hollywood, link building services for Davey, link building services, right? Point these products to their relevant pages. Why? Because now you're connecting the dots for Google. Now you're saying, hey, Google, on my website, I'm talking about this service in this location. That covers my organic. Now there's still links and there's other stuff to do, and we'll get to that. But we want to start connecting the dots. We have the page on our website. Check. Now we've gone in and we've marked it as our service area in our Google business profile. Check. We've gone into our products and made location-based service products in our Google business profile. The best part is these link directly over to the site. Check, right? We're checking our boxes. Now we've made the connection, right? GBP tuning. GBP is Google business profile tuning. Service area and products, all right? Tie those to those individual location-based service pages. The next piece is if you're in this predicament and you're ranking really well in your area, remember the work that you did at the start of your campaign. My GBP and my website is ranking really good where the business is located. The reason is because you built your citations, you built your content, you built your press releases around that location. You need to do the same thing for your location-based service pages. So the next recommendation is citations for each location. And you're going to say, well, hey, won't that be a duplicate? Well, no. You're changing the description. You're changing the URL. The URL in the description is completely unique. You can also have a unique image, and you can also have a unique keyword. The keywords in it. So keywords, description, the image, everything can be different. And if you even want to have localized numbers for those areas, you could do that too. But what I'm getting at is you can build citations to those internal pages to say, hey, I offer this service in this area. Now you have digital references on business directories and your citation sources saying, hey, this business does this service in this area. It's pointing to this website. Oh, by the way, the Google business profile is pointing at this page too, right? So now we're building citations to the location-based service pages that we built, right? Number 6 is do a press release regarding location plus service that you've just built, right? So again, think about this. I have the page on my site. The Google business profile, it's marked in the service area, and the Google business profile product is pointed to the page. I've also now gone in and built digital references, aka citations and local business directories, to those internal location-based service pages. The next thing is let's get some authoritative sites saying, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do, and this is where we do it. Press release does that very well. A press release going to that internal location-based service page. The next thing would be, of course, why wouldn't you want some other external backlinks going to those pages, right? So some external backlinks coming into those pages. Now I can increase the overall authority of that page on my website. A lot of website owners still build links to the home page of their website. You need to show importance to the other location-based services that you do. I have to get external votes coming in, and internally, I also want to internally link to those pages as well. But now we've done our 10-mile radius. We visualized our plan, right? We want to rank in this area. We've built out the pages. We've marked the service area in the GBP. We've marked the products in the GBP and linked it to the relevant pages. We've built out individual location service-based location citations, and we've done PR for this particular location offering this service. Generally, depending on the competition, this should be enough to push you over the edge. Then, if that wasn't enough, let's get some more authoritative guest posts targeting specific anchor text containing location-based service keywords pointing into those pages. I hope that this helps you out, and how this can help you get more calls, more leads, more sales, and more traffic is simple. Now I'm optimized. My GBP is optimized for those services that I provide in the locations that I want to provide them. So now I'm actually getting people searching and finding me for those. Why? Because my website and my GBP are optimized for them. I have citations, press releases, I have guest posts targeting these specific keywords, right? Start with the end goal in mind. You don't want to get a year or 2 years down and say, man, I really want to get more traffic. I really want to get more leads and more sales, and then have to deploy. Have the end goal in mind. Start with 10 miles, take over, dominate, go out another 5 miles, build out your new pages. Follow this process. It's very effective. It works. I hope that this helps you out. I hope that your local business can get more leads. If you need help with this, reach out to me. I'm Chris Palmer at chrispalmermarketing.com. If you have any questions related to this strategy or any other strategy, please feel free. Go ahead and ask in the section below. And I, of course, look forward to seeing you in the next Local SEO, how you can get more phone calls for your local business video. Have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.